to Cricket for Americans. Nick here.
Gabe, the Night Watchman.
They switch sides.
See, the pointing is hard.
We are here for another reaction. We're talking about the newly refound man, the myth, the legend, Sunil Narine had himself a monster day today, and no one is happier than this guy over here.
Listen, you know, I'm a big West Indies fan, and I remember watching Sunil Narine in KK and TKR, excuse me, because he also plays for the Trimbago Knight Riders, and seeing him dominate and get me that championship. And bro, his action is so weird compared to other people, and there's always been controversy behind that. But there's like, I today was going off like, guys, why are you bringing in pace in the middle overs? Bring in Narine. Kohli struggles against Narine, and to my point, Narine did get Kohli, but like guys like Gabe, he's good now, but you have no idea what a Sunil Narine was at one point. And I mean, Han, a couple people that are knowledgeable about the sports, he was up there and lauded like the likes of a Shane Warren. That's how nasty he was, Nick. And you know, because of having to change his action over the years, because he's been, you know, his action leads to chucking the ball, which is more like pitching than bowling, right? Bowling, got to kind of keep the elbow straight or whatever. You know, he's dipped off a little bit, but between, as far as being an all-rounder, remember, this guy can also score. Sunil Narine was an absolute monster. And as a bowler, he was that thought of as far as being a spinner. And the video we're watching today is about a feat that I was told today, and I was like, huh? No, what? I got to check it out. And Nick, he did something that was one of the most impressive feats I've ever seen. Because we'll talk about it, why it's so impressive. But what video are we going to be watching today?
We are checking out the video called Narine Super Over Maiden Sinks Red Steel. I don't know who Red Steel is. Maybe it's a CPL team that's no longer around. CPL. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Super Over Maiden? Oh, that's Renelle. Must have been losing her mind. She finally got a super over and didn't see any runs by this guy.
She's like, super over! And then Narine shut it down. Hopefully she was rooting for TKR at that point. Actually, I don't think he was playing for TKR. He's got the yellow uniform on, so I think that's like Amazon. But with that being said, you know why it's the most important thing, impressive thing to me, Nick? Because I saw Loki Ferguson almost do the same thing. I think Loki Ferguson had 1 or 2 wickets in the super over. He only conceded like 3 runs or something crazy like that. When you're in a super over, no, he had 1 wicket. It was because you only get the 2 batsmen and then another batsman. I think you get 3. You're facing the best batsman on the other team. They're throwing them at you. And you got 1 over to give up as little runs as possible, keep that run, and try and get a wicket. It's an impossible task. The super over is actually designed for the batsman to win. All right, guys? And holy cow, Narine not only gets a maiden, but he gets a wicket as well. It was the first wicket maiden over ever in T20 in a super over, and people lost their minds. I'm tired of talking about it. I want to go ahead and jump into this video, watch it, and then get your thoughts on it. All right, Nick?
All right, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's check this out in 3, 2, 1.
Quite take it.
Oh,
it's really
action.
Oh, wow. Look at the turn.
Oh my gosh. There's no reason. No surprise. Look at his face.
Played on a miss.
He got no chance.
Then when he finally made
No,
contact,
he got wood on that one.
And that's a wicket. Straight up in the air.
Celebrations all around.
Gone.
It was their game.
Fired up. Yeah, the Warriors.
It's an incredible over. You watch that. The amount of turn he's getting.
Wicket made an over. Dude, that's a thing of beauty. That's a beauty.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Nick, that is an absolute thing of beauty. I almost want to watch it again. The video is so short, I almost want to watch it again. Nick, you know what he did there? It's what Dwayne Bravo does that drives us crazy, right? We get upset because like, why is he throwing all these wides? Because what you want to do is get the batsman to reach, because if they hit it on the outside, you're going to pop it up in the airs off the end of the bat, and that's how you get your wickets, right? But he does it without having to throw the wide outside because it's bouncing.
He throws right there, middle stump, and boom.
Oh, check that ball. Somebody check the ball. I would have been like, wait.
Absolutely. He's cranking it.
The dude looked like they had a little crank on it, and boom. The turn was ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh my
is that
gosh.
pitch just destroyed to all get out to get that kind of turn? Is it the ability to the ball? I have not seen an over where you have that much. I mean, could you imagine if he just did that every over? You'd have no chance. It would be like the knuckleball, for crying out loud.
Brutal. And then the impressive thing was, if you go back to the video and watch, because I was watching closely, only one of those would have actually been a wide, because they bounced. So, like to your point, he bowls at the stumps, right at the feet, and then it turns, but it stays right inside of that wide line. So technically, it's not a wide. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, bro! It was a thing of beauty. That was a thing of beauty, and you saw the batsman just getting frustrated, like, I cannot make contact. And I mean, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, well, then go across the pitch, right, to be able to reach it. But then if you do, you leave yourself susceptible to that LBW. So facing a Narine is a tough thing. The ball that Kohli got dismissed on today, I mean, people were going off on Twitter. Go back and watch that ball, guys. I say 95% of guys are going to get out on that ball, because you just don't expect. Even the one he got on Glenn Maxwell. Maxwell's defense was good. It was normal defense, and he bounced it, and then it just snuck through the bat and the little crease there between the thigh pad and bowled him out. Yeah, because it was a clean bowl when he got Maxie, and I'm like, oh my, wow, this guy is absolutely nasty, Nick, and I'm just upset that the West Indies aren't going to have him in the T20 championship.
Can you make a change? Is it too late to make a change? I mean, honestly, the performance like today, it's like, who was the idiot that didn't want Narine here? Fire that guy right away. Because, I mean, the guy has the ability. He's been struggling. Obviously, that illegal action from last year, it had to have messed with his psyche a little bit, because it's taken him a while, it seems, to bounce back. He was good in the CPL this year, right? But it seems IPL-wise, living in the IPL universe, took him a while to bounce back. He's back and better than ever, for crying out loud, and that was a thing of beauty right there. Let us know how many guys, how many girls, how many bowlers are able to do that on a consistent basis, 6 balls in a row, for crying out loud. And then just the guy, what was the guy thinking swinging at that? Just be like, all right, this is a Rashid Khan over. I'm not going to, that's a super over. I guess you got to swing at it. I'm forgetting myself. You have to swing.
You don't got a choice. You got 6 balls, bro.
Like,
you got
really? This guy had those 6 beautiful turns when we had a super over against my team. Wow. No wonder the Reds still, I haven't heard about him before, because I never came back after that.
That ended the franchise.
He destroyed this. They're extinct because of Narine. The dinosaurs went extinct because of the asteroids, for crying out loud. Red Steel went extinct because of Narine.
Oh my gosh. Nick's like, I never heard of Red Steel. Yeah, the entire team was sold that year. It was rage sold. You couldn't get one run in the super over. Break it all apart. End it. That's hilarious, man.
Oh my gosh.
Bro.
I mean, you know what's funny? I'm looking it up right now. The TKR, they were formerly known as Red Steel. That's who Red Steel is. That's your squad.
Wow. And you know what's funny? I'm sure that's when they said, you know what? We don't want to face him again, so we're going to bring him on the team. Give that guy the bag, because he was so good. We don't want to face him again, all right? It was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And SRK, right? He owns TKR. I'm not sure if he owned Red Steel or if he went in and bought him after that.
2015 Red Chilies, which is his group. 2015 bought it, and then they changed the name after that.
So he bought it. Yeah, he wanted to get the stink off of it. He wanted to change that Red Steel name. And he said, you know what? That guy that like literally ended this franchise and this. No, we want him. Bring him up. What? How much does he want? You know who I am?
Never happened again.
He said, you see my movies? I got the bag. I'll personally deliver it to him. I got the bag.
That is insane. Very impressive. And just absolutely hilarious, to tell you the truth. I wonder what year the Super Maiden happened.
Let me see if I'm able to get that information for you. That Super Maiden happened in against the Red Steel. It says 2014.
All right, so it wasn't the last year of the name, but that would have been hilarious. And after that, we got to change the name, and we got to get that guy. And he has a Bob Manea lifetime contract as long as he doesn't bowl against us ever again.
That is hilarious,
awesome.
bro. Yeah,
Ladies and
SRK
gentlemen-
made him sign a note, Nick. Wait, I'm gonna give you this bag, but you got to give me your word on here that you will never sign with another team in the CPL. And this is a lifetime contract. You can never leave. You can never leave. All right, he's shackled over there.
You can't go anywhere else. You can retire, but you can't go anywhere else because we're never allowing that to happen again. And he's probably like, because of that, the price went down a couple $100,000. So thank you for that. But let us know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
That's 6 runs.